The food system in Minecraft is kind of flavorless. You make a new world, and then you do one of two things. Either find the nearest cow or sheep or pig or, chicken.
We've got buckets of
Chicken? The nearest thing to kill, murder, slaughter, violently. And you kill it, or you breed it, and then you have infinite amount of it to kill. Or you get some seeds, get a hoe, make some farmland, and just make bread for the rest of your life. As I wish I was doing. Pretty much every food item stacks to 64, just like most of the blocks in the game, so you are never in short supply of food you can have on hand. 9 times 4 is 36, and 36 times 64 is 2,176. That is the maximum number of food items you can hold in your inventory.
Excluding shulker boxes.
What I'm saying is, you're never going to go hungry. If this were the real world, I'd be dancing and doing a little jig and having a good old time, because we'd have solved world hunger. However, this is Minecraft, a video game. And in a video game themed around survival mechanics, having a hunger bar and being able to hold infinite amounts of food, effectively infinite, is kind of pointless. The math ain't mathin'. It wasn't always like this, In Alpha Minecraft, there was no hunger bar. Instead, food directly healed you when eaten.
As opposed to snorted.
Flick! Not only that though, it didn't stack either. You could only hold one food item at a time. This made each and every food item incredibly valuable, because if you didn't have any food items, or enough space to hold food items, you'd be screwed. Now before you lynch me, I'm not saying we should get rid of the hunger bar, or bring back single stacking food items. That would be insane. I'm not that annoying.
Yet.
Shut up.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Unlike a lot of alpha heads, I actually quite like the hunger bar. I think it's neat.
That's a mod by Vasky.
But I think a good change would be making it so that food items that restore more hunger stack lower in exchange. A mod that does this is Short Stacks. It does this dynamically by checking how much hunger a food item restores. So it's completely compatible with other mods too, but also add new food items like Farmer's Delight or any one of its million add-ons. Get obliterated, bozo. If you'd rather hand-pick your stack sizes for your food items though, you can. It will be a bit slower, but you can do that with bigger stacks, which lets you set stack sizes manually. With that one change, now it really matters what food items you have on hand, because you can't have 1 trillion of them.
Ow.
No, I'm sorry, you can have as many as you want, darling.
Okay.
There's still one more problem though. There's no real reason to eat anything other than gold apples and pork chops. The latter is especially crazy to me for how easy it is to cultivate and how much hunger it restores proportionally. It's nuts.
Actually, it's a pork chop.
Shut up, Flick. I think there are 2 really good ways to go about this. One of which is mean, and one of which is nice.
Mean, pick mean.
The crueler way to encourage a balanced diet would be through making it so that each time you eat the same food item, you end up restoring less hunger from that food item each time. Not permanently, of course, only if you were to eat the same kind of food in succession repeatedly. Oh hey, what do you know? Spice of Life Classic Edition adds just this. Not only is an immediate debuff for eating the same foods, but also as a very small debuff for eating the same foods within the last 100 meals. A 1% decrease in a food's effectiveness. This could be circumvented by integrating a mod like Farmer's Delight, which adds a delightful number of different meals to the game, in addition to a bunch of new blocks and mechanics all themed around food. So you'll never run out of food to consume to keep up that balanced diet. If you're thinking to yourself that holding all that food in your hands might be a pain though, now that we've lowered the stack size, I kind of agree. I also think strictly punishing you for not keeping that food variety score up is kind of lame. So, in comes Spice of Life Apple Pie Edition to the rescue.
Okay.
Based off of Spice of Life Sweet Potato Edition, which was based off of Spice of Life Potato Edition, which was based off of Spice of Life Carrot Edition, which is based off of the original Spice of Life. Apple Pie Edition rewards you for eating large meals like those found in Farmer's Delight by giving you more minor buffs the more you keep your variety score up, like extra hearts, boosts to your speed, and even an increase in your mining capacity. That, and it introduces the lunchbox, a cute little item that sort of acts like a shulker box for food. As weird as that is to say, simply put your food in it, eat from it, and it will give you a random item out of the box, so as to keep your variety score up. It's real good. If you have any mods you think improve food, please let me know in the comments. My name's Neko, and if you like videos around modded Minecraft, check out this playlist for more.